Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Breakfast with the Penguins. My name's Becky. I'll be feeding these little guys this morning. Just a couple of things before we get started. Thank you so much for being lovely and quiet. It is much appreciated. These guys are obviously really little and they get spooked quite easily. Also, feel free, take as many photos and videos as you like. We do just kindly ask if you can please keep your flash switched off because they do get a bit spooked easily with that, so thank you very much. So, here at the Antarctic Centre, we are not a zoo environment, we are a welfare centre. One of our little penguins that you see in here, they all have an injury that they would have survived out in the wild. Take this little girl I'm feeding up right up here. Her name is Pedro. She was hit by a car on the west coast and is blind in her right eye. So that's why we feed her up here, because of course she can't see her fish in the pool. We have penguins that have paralysis, pillar flipper, foot problems, leg problems, all sorts of, you're going to drop that one, Pedro. Eat it up, good girl. All sorts of reasons where they simply wouldn't survive out there. So they are spoiled rotten in their flash penguin hotel here with us. They get everything they could possibly want. They get a beautiful clean pool, excellent quality fish, medication if they ever need it, clean beds every day, no predators. They can survive for a long, long time in here. Very, very well looked after. We have two different species, little blues and white lippers. An example of a little bird is swimming around here with a little yellow tag on his left flipper. So here's the smaller and the darker of the two types, and he only has one white stripe on the underside of his flipper. You can find those little penguins all around the coastline of New Zealand, also over in southern Australia. And the other species of penguin we have is the white flipped penguin. An example of one of those is Morgan, swimming around with his little white and green tag on his flipper. There you go. You're so fussy. What's wrong with this one? Missing an eye or something? There, look this one. There you go. There you go. Good deal. So Morgan is bigger and lighter than the little blues, and he has two stripes, one along the top and the underside of the flipper. Those penguins, however, you can only find them here in Canterbury, and there's only currently a few thousand breeding here and there, so far less than ever. You can see they've got their little coloured tags on their flippers. So that is so you can tell which penguin is which. So we do have a couple of charts up around the enclosure. It gives you the penguin's tag colours, their names, a little bit about them, what their injuries are, where they're from, all those sorts of things. And it also tells you who is a boy and who is a girl. You can't tell just by looking at the next penguin if they are a boy or a girl, because all of their little reproductive organs are internal, inside their body. So what we do is we take a tail feather and we send it off to the lab and they DNA test it. When we get the results in, it gives us their approximate ages, but it tells us for sure whether they are a boy or a girl. So the boys are tagged on the left, the girls are tagged on the right. If you happen to see two different penguins and they have the same colour tag, opposite flippers, they are girls. But they don't make the line. There are only two species of penguin in the world that do make the line, and they are the rock hopper and the Humboldt penguins. These little penguins, it comes down to their individual little personalities. Some are really loyal. We have Yappy and Squirt in our enclosure here, and they have been together 8 whole years. But then we also had Tubby and Baby, and they were together 7 years. One day we arrived home, and we found that he'd moved in next door Bright the young woman and Linda. So every now and then they do split, but they can be very loyal. They just have very different personalities. So in the wild, these little penguins don't live a long life at all. Several years tops is pretty much what they make it to. So many things out there that hurt them and kill them. Dogs without needs are one of the biggest. Possums and ferrets and stoats. Lots of parasites and disease and lack of food. And the sea, of course, sharks, leopard seals, orcas, so many things. And don't forget us, humans. We are a big part of their problem as well for these little guys. Our vehicles, like we do down here, by cars, so jet skis, boats, they get caught in fishing nets and fishing equipment a lot. And we're all aware how big a problem facing is, so it's really no wonder they don't live a long life out there. But in here, as I said before, they're very spoiled, and we do currently hold the record here. Our wee girl Toto broke the Guinness Book of Records for the oldest little moon in captivity in the world. And she died 3 years ago at 25 years old. So they can survive for a long time. That's those things that live them. We lost Danny 2 years ago at 23, and unfortunately a month ago we lost our old boy Tubby. He was 21, so a couple of examples there of how long that can actually survive for. So you can see this boy in the pool at the moment. His name is Yippee. He doesn't have a tag on at the moment. We've just taken it off because, as you can see, he's starting to get quite chubby. So what he is doing is he is eating and eating and eating because he is getting prepared to molt. So what a penguin does when it molts is, of course, it's losing all its feathers, so it can get a brand new coat of feathers. So it can't get in the water to get anything to eat when it's molting because it's got feathers sticking out and bald patches everywhere and catch pneumonia and all sorts of other nasty things. So what they do is what Yippee is doing. They eat and eat and eat and eat and they triple in size. Then he will go to bed for 3 weeks and emerge with new coat of feathers, living off all this body fat that he's storing away right now. So that's why he doesn't have a tag and why he's looking like he needs to go on the diet. Hey, Yippee, you're going to go on Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers? No, you just put it on back to mum. Come on, Morgan, you go back in. How did you make your mind up this morning? Here you go. You too, bright eyes. You guys don't know what you're doing today. Here you go. So what we're feeding them on today is a wee fish called a sprat. Wee bit like a sardine or an anchovy. So it's a nice, firm, whole fish. These guys, the majority of them have suffered an injury to their beak in the wild. So anything smaller, they don't really grip it, they just mush it to bits. So these fish, we perfect fish. As Yippee and Morgan will show you, they swallow them down head first. If you're going to try and swallow that fish down tail first, of course you're going backwards, and the spines and scales rip the throat, very, very sharp. So head first, nice and smooth. Hey Joe, you come over here. You don't know what you're up to. You can't make up your mind. So they don't have any teeth. Here we go. Got it? What they have is wee spines on their tongues and the roots in their mouths. So a little bit like those of us out there with the cat. When you feel your cat lick you, the rough patches on the tongue, they use for grooming. It's a similar thing with penguins. So they use these for grip. They are slightly backwards. So when they're fish and prey and it's light and wiggly, it can't get back out once the penguins swallowed it. In the wild, they eat about 30 odd different kinds of bits and pieces. Anything young and little and soft and newborn, baby octopus, krill, squid, seahorse eggs, fish eggs, cray's eggs. These wee penguins, they can dive down as far as 30 odd metres, hold onto their breath for a good couple of minutes. They can pick up quite a bit of speed too. They can dart around at 8 an hour. They swim around here doing their pool zoomies. They can pick up quite a bit of speed. They've got quite powerful flippers. Now who's been naughty and dropped all their fish? I'm not throwing any more in. When I leave, don't worry, we have a couple of pool feeders who jump and pick them up off the bottom of me. If you'd like to see these guys in the wild, around the coastlines, the beach lines, Kaikoura is a good place. Ekaroa, where you'll find our white-footed penguins, all along the west coast. If you are travelling down south and you get a chance to go to Oamaru or Gavita, there's night in Oamaru, they run a nightly tour at the little blue penguin colony there. So you sit in a nice dimly lit grandstand, and when the sun starts to go down, it's getting nice and dusky. You will hear all those penguins coming ashore, very noisy, and they come ashore in groups. So safety in numbers, little groups called rafts, and then they come ashore and go to their little beaches. So that's a really neat thing to see if you ever get that chance. Okay, well that's all our pool feeders. So what I'm going to do now is come up to this section, because we do have a few penguins who, due to their injuries, they can't swim and eat at the same time. So if you guys downstairs would like to join us, there are stairs to the side. There's a little bubble window around to the left here, and I'll make you up. This part here is only for our little penguins that due to their injuries they can't keep swimming at the same time. You just saw we've got more than perfectly capable penguins that can swim at the same time. So if you notice them trying out here, being naughty, don't worry that I'm refusing this. That's because they can't afford to get lazy and lose muscle tone and get sore feet and all sorts of bits and pieces. So just for those who've been in this like little jerk here, we can't should go over and go Come on, everybody! Come on! Come on, Tick! So this little girl here, which will probably come over with the little yellow and red tag on her right flipper, her name is Turk. Now she's had a knock to the back of her head by a boat. She was surfacing out at sea. So she is blind in her left eye. She has a brain injury to the left side of her brain. And she also has a partially paralysed tongue from that knock to the head. So she has that problem all down the left. And that was picked up when she first arrived. Penguin keepers noticed that she couldn't grip her fish. They kept falling out. So she went to the vet and had a little scan done. And they noticed that she did have that partial paralysis to her tongue. So when she comes over, I need to pick her up, put her on my knee, and put the head of the fish in, and then she can swallow, but she just can't grip on. Come on then. Are you having a swim first? All right then. This little girl is Kahatu. She's allowed to eat up here because she's scared of water. So if you're a penguin, she's scared of water, you're not going to eat much fish, are you? So that's why she's allowed to eat up here. She's had a real spook in the sea by a sea predator. We're thinking a shark. So whenever she gets in the pool, where she's pushed by one of the others, you can see she physically hyperventilates. She's really frightened. She panics, and then she'll go to bed and sulk for a couple of days. So you can see she's quite dirty. That's because she obviously lays in her poo and doesn't get us to pull out of clean. So every couple of days, we take her downstairs. We have nice big deep sinks down there, so she feels nice and safe. She can feel her feet on the bottom, and feels like nothing's going to learn underneath her. So she'll have a swim, a bit of a splash around and get all clean, and then we bring her back up. So they've all got their funny little personalities. Come on, Squirt! Come on, Squirt! Good girl! This little girl, Squirt, coming over with the black and red tag on her right flipper. She's allowed to eat up here because she has got a broken right flipper. Shoulder, I should say. So that's why she's allowed. The flipper is one part of a penguin's body that doesn't actually mend, so her flipper is not going to work as well. So that's why she's here, because of course she wouldn't survive in the wild. Come on, Squirt! Squirt's actually a very clever little girl. She can pick up her fish by herself. You going to show them for me? Show them. Twist it around. Good girl. So as you can see, twist it around so the head's facing down, so they take it down the right way. Good girl, Squirt. Now, Chuck, I know you're hungry, but you've got to come closer because I haven't got go near the arms. Come closer, Nick. I can't pick you up that far away. Come on. Come on again. You didn't make me get hungry, did you? Come on. You want me to come closer? I don't know. Funny little thing. Oh, okay, Squirt. Sorry, I'm not fast enough. Okay, good girl. So when it comes to having babies, these little penguins will form a partnership, build a nest together, have their special cuddles of course, and the female will form 2 little eggs inside her body, and they are called a clutch of eggs. They take 20 days to form, and then she will lay them 1 to 3 days apart. Mum and Dad will take turns keeping those eggs warm. You think fussy those Spirit? There you go. And after about a month gestation period, those little babies will hatch, and Mum and Dad go keep bringing one up. Mum and Dad will regurgitate the fish to them for about 8 to 10 weeks. That's it. That's all the time they get. It's a bit like those of us who are teenagers and can't wait to go feed one of those. So Mum and Dad think, right, we've raised nice healthy babies. It's time for them to go off and look after themselves. So off they go. They leave the nest. So about 3 or 4 days after Mum and Dad haven't come back, they realise, okay, we're by ourselves and we're starving. So they throw themselves in the sea. What are you doing? You come around this side. Come this way. Let's see, just come closer. Oh, you're going to make me lean forward. Oh, okay. So, unfortunately, only 60% of those babies do make it home. The other 40% either drown or they don't know how to hunt with their food or they don't eat it. So it's a really hard life if you're an adult really like a baby. Right, so as I said before, all we need to do for Turk is put their head in and she can swallow it by herself. Hey Turk, here we go. Head in, swallow it down the hatch. Good girl. Turk is a beautiful natured white-footed penguin. He's madly in love with Yippee, our big boy in the corner over there. But his girlfriend is Squirt, this one here, so this way. They have been together 8 years, so they are a very, very loyal couple. But we feel so sorry for Turk. She will stand at the entrance to their beds, sing Yippee a beautiful love song, and just walk straight past them and so because he's with Squirt. So we do have other single boys, but she knows with it. She's just infatuated with Yippee. Not quite a shy guy. Okay. So what she'll do sometimes is we'll be feeding her notice Yippee and Squirt will come out for dinner, and she'll be sitting in their tunnel blocking it, and she's trying to keep Yippee and Squirt separated so she can get the Squirt. There's a bit of a love triangle going on here, like Penguin Young and the Restless in here, isn't it, Turk? full for your fish. In you go. So you can see Phoenix is looking a bit scruffy, so he's getting prepared to molt as well. So these little penguins have got very good eyesight. They actually have 3 eyelids. So one moves over back and forth like windscreen wipers and you can't. You can't keep the eye free of dust and dirt and foreign objects and stuff like that. They have very good hearing as well. They've got wee holes just behind their eyes, under their feathers, but no sense of smell. Lucky them. Sometimes we wish we didn't have a sense of smell. What they use their nasal cavities for is to sneeze out excess salt that built up in their little bodies that they don't need. They have a wee gland behind each eye, and that little gland withdraws that excess salt from the blood, and they sneeze it out. So if you see a penguin sneezing, it's not a sign of ill health. This is what they're doing, getting rid of the excess salt they don't need. Hey, Chick. Thank you. Yeah. So you can't overfeed a penguin. They've got a shut-off mechanism. Unlike me at Christmas, I was 8 like I was sick. These guys will let you know that I've had enough, and I've actually had, so I'm going to get one off the road, and I'm sure you'll like it. You want that? See? Okay. And now you'll see who do this. So cold. There you go. and her flippers. And flippers are going to start shaking their leg. There you go. So it's obviously not because she's cold, and it's not because she's scared. It's because penguins have got a very, very fast metabolism. So of course out in the wild they can't afford anything weighing them down because of course they've got predators everywhere that want to eat them. So in one end, out one end, in about an hour. So I'll come back up here in about an hour and we think the fish will be all over again. So what's happening is, now that her tummy's full, her brain is sent a signal to those little pillary veins on the other side of the flipper saying, process that fish, so instant metabolism there. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Eat whatever you wanted. For 3 weeks when you're molting, with a fast metabolism, and come out with a new body, but no, they do also shake their flippers when they're too hot too, because like dogs, they don't have sweat glands, and that's how they transfer their body heat. But at the moment, it's because you've got a tummy full of fish. Felix, did you get in there? No, you're just watching it go to the bottom. Alright, that's the last time I can throw you there. No, you can come in later then, you're obviously not hungry. When one of our penguins in here unfortunately passes away, we send it off for an autopsy. So that's how we found out our old girl Toto had a cancer growth in her tongue, which was restricting her breathing, so that's why she died at 25. So we have to find out why they died. Also, just in case it may have been something contagious and our other penguins need course of medication or something like that. And then we do get them cremated and returned to sea. So they come from the sea, sport rock in the air with us, and they get a lovely dignified passing and return to sea. So the penguin team, we get together and go and have a coffee and return to sea. So it's full of little right, I think that's everybody. Sudi, where are you? Are you in bed? Oh no, you're over there. I just have to go and get our little girl Sudi because she is one of our newest penguins and she doesn't know how to feed herself. These guys that you saw eating up here, square up and they didn't know either and they pick it up very quickly, but she's so new that she doesn't know yet, so I'm going to have to go and get her. That's beautiful. Just wait to see what a beautiful love song she sings. Hey, what's up? That's getting the cold. Let's read this side. Hello. Hi. Hello. This side. Hello. This your side. Hello. Hello. Right, breakfast. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes. Right, let's find some nice little sandy size fish there. You have to look at your in. Hey, you should eating my paw. Hey, it's got a fish. There you go. So you will learn, but at the moment we have to assist you because we're not quite sure today. Good, good. Nice little ones. So this big girl here was found up in Auckland. She was kept isolated from other birds, unfortunately, and that's because the little rescue centre she was at was very small and they didn't have any other penguins at the time. So when she was a chick, she had nothing to input from. She only had communication with a person. So when she first arrived, she thought she was a person because that's all she knew. So when we introduced her to the birds, she'd sing that love song like that. So they would reciprocate, of course, and she'd look at us and say, "What the heck are you?" So it's been a really long, hard road with her. As you can see, she's still Quite, no, you can keep them. Pretty good. Still quite tame with people this time of the actually getting a bit like song. I've been away for 2 days, so it's my first day back, isn't it? Hey, I'll see you for 2 day. So, but she is learning, and believe me, in 2 or 3 weeks' time, she will know that this is her place. She's not actually a person, she is actually a bird, and unfortunately won't want to come to near us. So that's why we're making the most of this time we've got with her, who's not going to last. It's like when you send your kids off to school, you know, you've got to let them go, hey, you don't want to come to us soon. Hey? Yeah, I don't know where Alex is. Is Alex multiple and he's got somewhere? Look at that one. Has anyone got any questions about our penguins? Or what we do here? Oh, it's hot sitting in here. I like it, don't you? Okay guys, well I will be here a little bit longer. Just double checking everyone has had enough. So feel free to stay if you'd like to. Otherwise, your 4D movement will be starting at 11, so don't miss that, it's great. Thanks for coming along, and have a really good rest of your day.